Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
There you are.
okay.
Look at you, Zach. You're so good. You're so good at this.
I told Mark there was a thing, and he was confused. But now, how do I get him to come here?
Don't get in one of those endless loops.
Do I have to open Steam to talk to him now?
Can
I hate Steam.
you just reach out and throttle him?
Well, how do you send a message on MeWe? How does that work?
I go to the group chat. I've been posting the link in group chat in our event in our group, and I've posted it on our group and the event. So I'm doing everything in MeWe that I possibly can to signal Mark.
How come my chat just is? Never mind. Not even asking questions. Ignore it.
Ignore it.
I don't want to talk about it. Somebody
There you
say
go,
something.
right? Did I hear Mark?
Yeah.
There you go. See, I knew you'd figure it out. You guys are smart.
Mark even remembered that we were supposed to be going into your game. I just started talking to him, and Mark's like, "Aren't we doing something with Jay?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he exists. I forgot him."
Oh. All right, that's the way I want the game to run. Like I'm not even here.
Suddenly, Cuthbert is swallowed by a whale.
Oh my God, it's been so long. Where do we leave off? There will be expected technical difficulties as we go through this live streaming procedure. So this is 4A. This video is 4A.
Landed on the pirate ship, interrogated briefly by the pirate queen.
Yep, she's going to engage. Yep.
Cuthbert is going to man a cannon. The doctor's going to get some healing. The crew's a bit undermanned, and they're going to re-engage the Black Galley.
Yep. And she wants to sink it and fish out survivors. What are those things she's fighting? How many are there?
We saw a hold full of them.
Three.
Okay. She orders the guns primed and ready to fire.
But we didn't see any cannon on the ship. It seemed to be just the creatures, and the strange men had swords and stuff. And maybe maybe pistols.
Like, I want to tell her that they don't have any long-range weapons, but then as soon as I do that, I feel like maybe the GM will be like, "Oh, guess what?
Huge cannon appears."
Well, one, that's a horrible way to play. Do you feel that your gaming experience is being
You've made us paranoid, Jay.
Crushed under the heavy hand of GM fiat?
Only when my life is on the line.
Hey, you're the one that decides to get into a knife fight.
Your life is always on the line.
But yeah, we didn't they have shown no capabilities of long range weaponry, right?
No, that's and she's glad to hear that information. She confirms that she's going to engage from distance with cannon and blast them to hell for killing 3 good men. And she points to her dead crewmen and orders them to be brought below decks. We'll bury them at sea after we sink this black galley.
I thought she was going to give dead men orders.
Yes.
No, they're
I'm fine.
they're dead as dead can be. But instead of just tossing them over the side, she's ordering them below decks, and some of the crew members, 4 of them go. Person she is referenced as Cathrack. She orders to, I guess their poop deck. This ship's got 2. What do you call them? A steering wheel?
Helm?
The helm, the helm, the wheel.
How can you have 2 helms?
Steering wheel. Yeah.
We're all landlubbers. We have no idea.
But the one on the forecastle, the forecastle near the bowsprit.
Oh, that one.
I looked at a map of a boat. I'm using my boat words. It's quite a bit different than your typical helm, like you saw on the Peony, or even on the back of this boat. It seems more like a podium with a display. It's got lights.
It's got lights. Does it have a mirror?
It looks like something that was retrofitted onto the deck.
It does fly, so you'll need something else different, I suppose.
And just beyond that is some type of cannon. You don't know what caliber it is. It's you're not quite sure how it would fire. It doesn't look like a cannon that you've ever seen before.
Can I ask one of my cannoners, what it is?
We call that old Kangaroo Jack, and it hasn't been working for months.
Oh, why not?
Broken. Needs to be fixed.
Can I try to fix it?
You better ask the captain first.
Oh,
no one touches that without talking to the captain first.
I don't want to talk to her.
Such an old Kangaroo Jack.
Captain Kangaroo Jack. Yeah, I'll just mind my own business.
Okay. So, who wants to roll for the captain?
Mark.
Oh no, I'll get confused. Robot for the captain.
We're going to roll out the maneuvering of the ships.
Okay.
The galley is out with oars, and it's heading southwesterly out of this archipelago that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain, she orders the ship up and in pursuit, and when distance is closed, to tack to bring along a broadside. And so we're going to see who is successful.
Okay.
The Black Galley is trying to disengage, and the ship you're on is trying to engage.
Is it D100 or?
Yes, a D100, please.
43 for the Pirate Queen.
The Pirate Queen, the engines underneath engage. You can feel them shuddering. It does come out of the water with a list to starboard. It's not flying level, and she's cursing and yelling at the crew, the trim sails, and you have a Frenchman amongst you.
He's hanging off the side of the ship.
Wait for me! Thank you for thanks for getting here, Talon. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you did.
Oh, I think he's having some technical difficulties.
Give me a chance to look up my crew names. I know there's a chart in here.
So, is there a tentacle monster hanging off the side, or did they have a secret cannon that's made a hole in the side of the ship? Is the question the doctor's thinking of as he heads back towards a surgeon?
Yeah, she's calling out to her first, who appears to be her first mate, this Catholic guy. Who he's got to send someone over because he's so bad. You're walking along and looking. You're looking over the side, Doctor?
Yep.
She's calling out for a damage report, and you see a one of those creatures hanging off the side, hanging off one of these fins that have that blue energy that comes out of it, or that energy.
Okay.
That seems to give it lift. And this engine is on the starboard, kind of where you're listing.
I will inform. I'll turn back
kind of hanging, and it's pulling stuff off of it, like it's it's
okay.
Obviously trying to sabotage it.
The creature. There's a creature on the hull. Here. Look. And I point down towards the hull. It seems to be trying to break in or something. Do you have any muskets? Any firearms?
The Frenchman's got one.
And I'll cough. I'm very poorly.
I do.
She hollers out and asks Talon if he dares to try to repeat his earlier marksmanship and clean her hull of that vermin.
All right. I grab my musket and kind of lean over the side and take aim.
Roll to hit.
Let's see. Give me 2 seconds here. Oh.
I would do more, but I've been viciously beaten up.
What?
I could barely see out this half-closed eye of mine.
Oh yeah, you only got one eye.
Yep.
I hit.
Roll for damage.
Give me a second. What is the damage on here?
Is it 2d8 plus 1 for a musket?
I think so. 10.
Nice. Shot, sir.
That was a 10, I heard. Well, we get a. Let's see. Roll a D100 with plus 25.
Plus 25. 2 seconds here. 84.
Oh, I thought I had my weapons law. My crappy weapons law book handy. There it is. Rollmaster. In the incredibly small type. You said 84?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, another direct body shot in the gullet, enough to knock it clean off the engine. Whether you killed it outright, you don't know, as it spirals down into the sea, trailing
Nice.
this purplish ichor from another huge gullet wound. That's 2 in a row. So, good shooting. The cannons are, she's pulled off her maneuver. She's closed within long range. She tells you guys to hold her fire. She wants to get closer. Doctor, you want to roll again?
I roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, not so good. 93.
Did you say 93?
Yeah.
All that action shooting off the creature is taking you guys off course. It takes a half hour for her to regain her previous ground. And now the Black Galley is rowing, still holding a southwesterly direction. Roll again.
So I just I'll do my hand for now.
Do you think they miss us?
18.
18. It's as in contested. She's able to keep it in sight, but she orders men over the side. One guy in particular to go check engine number. She calls it number 3.
Mm-hmm.
That she needs more speed. Roll again.
It's near good, Captain. I cannot deny the laws of physics. 64.
All right. She gets the distance. She says this may be as good as it gets. Cuthbert, give him a broadside. Show me that you know how to use these guns.
Please do something good. 44.
And what's your skill?
Glowy stones, Catholic,
Artillery, I think.
molasses.
You learned it on the peony.
Where? Oh, right here. I improved it to 35.
Well, very good. At long distance, it's hard to hit, but the crew's morale is always increased by the sound and smell of cannon fire, of a one-sided cannonade. And so you guys are reloading. And so now easily it's been about an hour since the initial engagement. The galley shows no signs of slackening pace. Doctor, are you going to remain on deck, or are you going to take advantage of the offer of a surgeon.
I'm going to see
you were complaining about your wounds. I just wanted to check in with you.
Yeah, I'll go down and see the surgeon.
Okay.
I don't have any long arms, or cannon experience.
And then I'm obviously reloading in the meantime.
Yep, and you're too far away from the Black Galley at this point for muskets. It's now the crew's having fun with a long range.
Is there a spare member of crew who's got a musket who could act as a gun bearer for Talon, for Thomas?
Yes. There is.
Okay, if you want one.
I am actually looking for. I thought there was in Talon. Thanks for the Pirates and Dragons book.
Oh yeah,
very nice.
But I think
You're
they
welcome.
have ship's crew names.
The swashbuckling rules in that book is amazing.
Yeah, I am not going to use much, but I am taking some of the ships and crew rules. But like right now, we're doing ship-to-ship combat. You're basically doing opposed ship handling rolls to achieve what you're trying to do.
Right.
And now we're in range, and now we're trying to shoot cannons. But I guess my point is you're not in swashbuckling range yet.
We're not buckling our swash.
No buckling of swash. Well, I guess I don't get that. I guess I don't find that today. I never find anything at game time, do I?
I don't know if I got the PDF or not.
Crew names, bingo.
Bingo's a crew name?
Yeah.
It's the ship's captain.
This is
So
Diamond Blind Alonzo.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, he's the head gunner.
Yep, he is.
What do they call you, Blind Diamond?
I gotta write that one down too.
So we're in the air. There's sort of seawater flowing off the hull. There's that cracking lightning below us that's kind of holding the ship aloft. We're kind of chasing down this black galley, and they've got the oars out again.
Oh yeah.
They're
keeping their distance. They're not allowing you to close.
And we're sailing kind of round sort of rocky outcrops in this middle of this sort of dark. Is it still dark here? I can't remember this dark sea.
It's afternoon. It's still daylight. It's hazy.
So there's light.
You can't see the sun directly. There's just it's an overcast, hot, humid day. You squint looking, with the haze, the humidity and the haze, it smarts to look.
Oh, so we're out of the underground caverns then?
Yeah. No,
okay.
You popped up in an archipelago, and some reefs. Looks like you were in some huge underground grotto in this large island or mainland. You haven't gone around the whole, because you guys have been sailing basically southwest out of this into the open sea.
So there's sky above, and we can see.
Yeah, it's just overcast.
We must be back on the Atlantic, I suppose, or maybe the Pacific.
But yes, that's a dramatic departure from being underground.
Sorry, I don't realize that. Sorry. And then Cuthbert is running down the row of cannon, shouting "Fire!" Reload.
Yeah, and you notice, Cuthbert, that it's an inexperienced crew that you have to help them go through the steps of, whatever you call it, wiping down the wet one or whatever, giving it the wet swab, and then packing the round.
Stop giving it a wet willy. Get very homoerotic over here.
And also, it doesn't have the. It does have the pull cord, which means you can stand behind the cannon while you fire it instead of using a match cord on a stick by the side.
Ooh.
So it's easier to shoot.
Fancy flintlock.
Pretty neat. Am I rolling?
Yeah.
What is this? That's a 68.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We'll hit him. We'll hit him someday.
4 rounds of shot so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. She wants to get closer, so it'll be easier to hit.
I shall roll 85.
They got a 9.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
There's a burst of speed and expands distance till it's out of cannonade range. And so now's your last chance to close before the sun sets.
Oh, come on. 12.
You lose sight of it over the horizon.
Oh, with a 12. Oh.
Dang, that was a good roll too.
We ran out of coal, Captain.
Yeah, I guess the engine is, she's got to turn off engine number 3. So she brings the ship down.
The beast damaged the starboard fin. We didn't have the speed we needed.
Yep. And she knows no place to where she would get it repaired.
Oops.
We're in the southern seas. She's not too familiar with them. She orders the sails out and tacks in the last known heading of the galley, and posts watch, and invites you all for dinner.
Oh,
I'm going to see the surgeon.
Yeah.
I'm poorly.
Yeah, Asara's late. I had issues getting the link working.
It might be because we did one, then had to come back again.
What's in a name? Dr. Jennings is the surgeon.
So I think the ship below decks is, from what I can see so far, very much like a peony in wood, cramped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Except compared to the galley, this thing is immaculately kept. It's a well-maintained ship, and it shows.
I will make a persistence roll, not persistence roll, a perception roll as I go down, see if I notice anything strange. I fail.
What do you mean strange? What are you trying? Are you just looking for?
Yeah, ugly beasts, Frenchman,
Nope.
Spanish.
Nope. It looks like and smells like the sweaty hold of an active crew.
This reminds me more of the Peony than the Black Alley. Thank God for that. So this Jennings chap, is he any good? Your crew seems relatively new.
Oh, I've got old hands and new hands.
Hopefully that's not Jennings saying that.
What? Who's not?
I'll keep body parts, you know. Never can be too careful. I had a German uncle called Frankenstein.
Cathrak keeps him in line. He's a good first mate.
That's good. I could tell we've had a strange couple of days. It's taking some adjustment. Your ship flies. Tell me, are you from Cambridge? Are you tinkerers?
No. Nope. She's where is she from? She says she's from
Your dreams. I know Crumble and his Ilkwa are always trying to build better than the Leviathans, but this is amazing. I'm also thinking, if this is foreigners, I need to get back to.
She says she grew up. She's from the Hispanic city Rey Hidalgo.
Oh, you're a dog person. I like dogs too. Yes.
Hidalgo, Rey Hidalgo, the gleaming city on the hill. She says a little sardonically.
I hear Spain is lovely this time of year. Apart from all the church nonsense, of course. Those Catholics are really holding you back. They're keeping you in the Dark Ages.
She looks at you a little sideways and go. I didn't say España. I said, or Spain. She said. I said. What did she say? España.
Spain, isn't it? Viva España.
So she goes, I take it you're not from around here either.
No, I'm from well, we know from England. You know.
And she just reiterates, I guess, what she was saying before, that she's on mission in these waters to investigate and find out where the Black Galleys come from.
Who commissioned her to do that?
The Six Kingdoms.
Is that a thing?
That must be a Spanish thing, you know, all those little provinces they used to have. You know.
Who are the Six Kingdoms?
She's not too familiar with them and their polity. I'm just I'm a reaver and a mercenary for hire.
Are we from the same world?
Of course we are, Cuthbert. What foolishness.
I mean, I thought we went to hell, and then turns out we're not in hell. We're just in the Six Kingdoms.
On the coast of the Southern Sea, but for some it can be hellish getting here.
You know, it's just it's like Spain's made up all those little places like Barcelona and Madrid and what have you, and that Basque region. That's probably the six kingdoms.
Hang on a second. You do remember going to hell, right?
But we did go to hell. Went down a shaft.
We went down a shaft.
The Mayans said it was hell, but they're natives. I didn't see any devils or demons apart from Wilhelm, obviously. Those bloody owls.
Well, as I've explained to your noble friend here, and she points to Anjay, who's at the dinner table enjoying himself and having some idle chit chat with her, in some type of pidgin Mayan. You have passed through a veil of sorts to come here, and getting back from where you came could be difficult. But your friend here seems excited about adding his name to the pantheon of demigods.
Wait, he thinks he's going to be a demigod? Why can't I be a demigod?
Hang on. Who friend? Which friend?
Anjay.
Oh, Anjay. I was just saying Malabench for a second.
Explain to him that most likely you've passed through some gate that fits with his mythology.
No. This must be the Atlantic or something, or the I don't know if you knew about the Pacific. Yeah, or the Pacific. We went through that cave system and we've come out into the sea.
That's we're in America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some say America is hell, but I'm sure it'll get better.
I'm not familiar with all the names around here, but I do. Who is this man that interests you that you would take passage on the Black Alley?
A man called Constantine Malabench. He is from our country, but unfortunately he's a warlock of sorts, and we wish to stop him before he gets up to any more mischief. The doctor's looking like he's lying and very worried.
Mm-hmm.
Try to downplay his evilness.
And so, where is the Black Alley going? Is this Black Alley taking you to his whereabouts? Do you know where he is?
That's him ringing us now.
Yes.
He mocks us via this device. He keeps ringing us.
Immersion exploded.
That's the sound of your engines exploding. Oh dear. I can't remember now. Did the Black Galley know where Malabench was, or
they said that they dropped him off somewhere, and they were going to also drop us off there.
Right.
But they weren't specific on the place.
No, because they were going to take us there. But somebody had to ruin that. I'm not going to say who.
Yes, the good doctor, maybe.
That's why we need to catch up with that Black Alley. We need to ask some questions.
Mm-hmm.
They're also they seem to have slaves on board, and no man deserves to be kept like that.
Well, it's an evil-smelling ship, crewed by evil-looking things, she says.
It smelled all right.
And it seems our purposes are aligned at this point. As I would like to run this Black Galley to ground, and you would like, and know its ultimate destination, and you look to find the same. I'm lightly crewed and in foreign waters, and you gentlemen seem able in a fight.
And we have nowhere else to go.
You consider crewing on the Nago Pace. She calls it the Nago Pass. The Nago Pass.
I'm down. I have my moments in a fight.
Would you say no? You're refusing her offer?
No, I said. Nope. I said I'm good. I had my moments in the fight. Speaking of dinner, do you got something good to drink?
Oh yeah, you guys are. She's having you for dinner.
I'm not eating.
And it's not in the captain's quarters. She's down. You're down in the main crew hold where the hammocks are off to the side, and there's a couple of crew members at serving dinner while the rest are up above, trimming sails and keeping watch. But Catherick, the first mate, of course, is there.
A captain that eats with her crew, I can respect that.
Hey, doctor.
Yes.
How come you never eat?
I'm just never hungry. I don't think the weather suits me. I'm used to colder climes. This heat seems to kill my appetite. Also, I can't stop thinking about poor Ralph.
Oh yes,
he was depressed. He loved all this adventure.
You're experiencing a bout of melancholy. Oh, she introduces herself. Welcome. So there was no debate. You're Captain Maria de Tres Pistolas welcomes you as members of the crew of the Nagopace.
Nice.
Her name is Three Pistols.
Maria de Tres Pistolas. And she does. She wears 3 pistols on her. She's got 2 on her hip and 1 on her shoulder.
Nice.
Like the underarm thing.
Mm.
And she prefers a rapier as well.
I'm discussing the benefits of slavery, but those white demon things, they're not natural. That's unfair.
She finds the idea of slavery abhorrent, and all people are free and free spirits.
No, they're just down. We are the no. That's foolishness. We bring civilization and control. These people are usually running around naked. It's God's will, though. God gave us dominion over the creatures and the lower orders, and it is our job as Christians to bring these people up to our level. But those beasts, what are those beasts? That's ungodly, unnatural.
Yep, she's a raging gypsy hippie reaver, so she gets tired of talking to you and starts talking to Anjay again.
A raging hippie.
Gypsy hippie.
Gypsy
hippie reaver chick. Whatever that is. She's got black hair. She likes the color red.
So yeah, I will not eat. I'll explain that the heat, the humidity, and the loss of Ralph. Try and find out what they know about the white pale beasts with the tentacle faces. Condemn them for being hippies and not having more slaves. See, if you had a slave crew, but that's more handy.
I had a slave crew once. He shot me.
Well, that's because you weren't taking proper care of him, were you, Cuthbert? You weren't forceful enough. You give them free. Look, see, as a perfect example, you give these people freedom, and they try and kill you. They bite the hand that feeds them. You took them all across the sea, treated them well, gave him clothes. You even gave them a gun. And that's how they treat you. That's how they repay you. Does anybody want my what is this stuff? This fish? Does anyone want this? I've had a nibble, but it doesn't agree with me.
Yep. It makes you want to
shout.
No, go fish off the back and catch one fresh and eat it raw.
Oh yes, I've got that bit. Yes, it's too overcooked. This is it's hardly any juice in it. Look, it's just like ash. I'll send it back and see if I can get one. Just keep going. No. Lightly over the flame. Just a touch over the flame.
Mm-hmm. None of you folks are mechanically inclined, are you? She asks.
No.
We need to get more speed out of. And,
It's
number 3.
I think it's an advanced skill, and I don't have it.
Not unless it's alchemy.
Alchemy, you say, Cuthbert?
No. I said not unless it's Al.
Teresa Hardheart is the cook.
Yes, sorry. Could you, could you just lightly, just passed over the flame? That'd be fine, thank you.
You mean poached?
No, just kind of.
What do you think this is? The Ritz?
Oh, I wish it was. Then
You'll eat what you've been given and you'll like it.
Well, it saves you time. You don't have to worry about watching the pan fry. Just a bit of oil, bit of pepper. I just place briefly next to the flame, and then that'd be lovely. Thank you. If it's not too much trouble.
She leaves you to dinner. She leaves Cathrack to the watch, and she retires for the night.
Could I get some healing from Dr. Jennings, please?
What happened to you?
I have just a massive bruises at the moment and slightly broken ribs.
Yes, you can.
See, this footprint, it's like a Wilhelm's boot, right on the rib.
So I'll roll his healing. What is his skill? Let's see what his skill is.
99. 110.
I got a 19.
Yay!
So what's the minimum?
Oh, that's his skill.
Give him a minimum. What's the minimum? That's going to be Abram. Dr. Jennings is a 25%er. He's more of his past credentials are he was a butcher.
You're the bloody carpenter, aren't you? That's instant power for the base.
He's a pig butcher. In honor of Julio.
Yeah.
That's where I came up with it. So his healing roll gets a 54. You get nothing.
Ow! What the hell are you doing, man?
But he does have material supplies like bandages and stuff that you think you could do a better job yourself.
I will attempt. I think it's a minus if I do it. Is it minus 10?
You can make a healing and a first aid roll. Or on both getting it.
So I just.
This feels like your first sleep in ages. After rest.
Yeah, I think rest could be better. I'm sure there's a penalty if I try and do it myself. But I can't remember what it is. Says minus 20. That's minus 20, say, for now.
Just go ahead and straight roll it.
Healing.
Don't agonize over.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, roll. I should do it on the roll thing. 97. I failed as well. Look, I've had to take all your bandages off now. Never mind. I'll just rest.
Okay, so you grumpily go to bed. You guys, you get a hammock with the rest of the crew.
I don't want to be disturbed for about 6 or 7 hours.
The whole crew. Let's say there's 9 members, 9 crew members. So this type of ship likes to sail with minimal of like
I'd have passed on that one.
15 to 20.
I will fall into a very deep sleep in the vain hope of getting some rest and healing.
And your sleep is interrupted near before dawn. It's still dark out by an explosion.
Oh hell! What now?
And it feels below the hull.
How much sleep do I get before the explosion? Hour type way.
7.
Oh yes, I won 0.
And there's yelling, and there's panic aboard ship, and men are going below decks to shore up a leak.
I get out.
And Captain Pistolas, of course, is out of her cabin, going, what in blazes is going on?
Can we?
That's what I'd like to know.
I'll head up to onto deck, unless there's a huge hole next to me.
No, there isn't. The wind is light, as it sometimes is before dawn. The sea is relatively choppy. You can see some white caps in the dark.
Is there any smoke, splinters, missing sail?
It's hard to see in the dark.
I'm not using my last candle.
Well, I mean, not so much that people don't have lanterns.
There's no obvious sign where what caused the bang.
They got lanterns, and some have they're not exactly like the glowy stones, but they're like a wand that lights a beam. So it's like a bullseye lantern, but you can hold it in your hand and point it.
Okay.
Like a
And
flashlight.
they're looking around the sides of the ship. And Captain Pistolas wants to know if another one of those things are
on the hull.
Are on her ship. And the men are looking over the sides and wondering what to do. And she's ordering the engines fired up and getting it up out of the water. She orders 20 feet up.
I make my perception roll. Do I see anything over the side?
Well, everyone's looking at engine 3 at first, and it's still like sputtering, but now the other engine in the ass end is wrecked, so she can only get the front up. And she brings it back down and orders everyone to battle stations.
I asked.
We've been attacked.
The nearest pirate to me.
They must have double backed.
Do those things swim? Is there anything?
You haven't seen one swim. You haven't seen it.
Is there anything else in these waters that would?
They're incredibly strong.
Yes,
that was apparent. Like they could outrow
a flying ship.
A flying ship. Well, granted, the Nagopace is damaged right now. It's not at 100%.
I'll ask the pirate before he runs off. Is there anything else that swims these waters that could have done that damage? Because it's I see no ship. I heard no cannon. Maybe a whale.
Yeah, he said it didn't feel like we ran aground anything. He thinks there be demons out there. Those demons are back.
Is anybody doing that kind of?
Steal your soul. They're coming for us. I can feel it.
Oh dear.
It's the doom-laden ship, you know.
Oh, this ship has a curse. Okay. How far is it to the nearest land?
He's like, wondering. You familiar with a lodestone?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, well then forget it. And he goes He hurries and tightens some yarding. He trims the yard.
I turned to the I turned to the captain and I'm like, what do you need us to do?
She says, prepare to repel an expected attack. These folks have these creatures that we battle. It appears that they've got us limited mobility out here in the open sea. I expect them to attack. We've played into their hands.
I'm still trying to figure out how they got to the other engine.
She fears one or more of those creatures have swam from their boat, to attack hers. That's why she wanted to get off the water.
I didn't know they could swim.
She's guessing. She doesn't have this as a fact, but this is just her guess.
Well, they are bloated. They probably just float.
And with the coming of the dawn, you can see the Black Galley on the horizon, and then one of the sailors up high in the crow's nest calls out and pointing in the sky to the southwest. It looks like a couple of balloons tied together. And there's something suspended below them. It once started as a little dot. It's getting larger.
It's funny. I'm going to man the cannon and attempt to shoot it.
Okay, they're out of range right now. It's still out of cannon range.
Can you see what's below it yet?
Yeah, and
telescope.
It comes abreast of the Black Galley. The Black Galley has its sail in, oars out, and it's rowing to you guys. And the object in the sky is smaller than the galley, but it looks like a gondola strapped below two balloons, large leathery bag-like balloons tethered to it. And it obviously has some form of propulsion as it's coming in your direction. There's smoke trailing behind it too.
This must be another clockwork contraption.
An acrid black smoke.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, they're friends. They must be. It's clockwork. Look. Must be some more people from Cambridge or something.
Hey, Captain, you probably don't want to let that thing get close to the ship.
Does she know what it is?
No, she's preparing to repel boarders.
So it's just flying over the Black Galley. It hasn't dropped anything off or
no
signaled.
It's flying past it and flying towards you guys.
I don't know when. I think this is slightly before telescopes, maybe. But did they have an item such as a telescope?
Yes. And Maria Tres Pistolas is looking through it right now. She sees your interest and hands it to you so you can look through your one good eye.
I see no ships. Yes, I should say it.
No, use your other eye. She said.
Nelson for the win. I will look through. Do I? What can I see? I'm looking for men in turbans or great huge pale beasts.
You see the pale beasts.
Ah,
and they're in this open gondola.
Oh dear.
And they're seem to be stoking these fires that are underneath the balloons.
Montpellier.
And then you can also see that there's a something whirring behind it, spinning behind at the rear of the gondola. That's giving it propulsion.
I will name this thing a propeller. I don't know what it is. I'll turn to the Pirate Queen and say, I take it you saw what I have just seen. There's more of those pale beasts. It seems they've learned your trick of flying.
Yep. It looks like the galley was able to get reinforcements.
Do you have anything that can even aim that high? Do you have to sit the cannons, or?
Yeah, she doesn't think the cannons. You get one shot at it before they're over the boat, and you can't get a shot.
Do you have a way of heating shots?
She's got some explosive canister.
That could work.
Explosive canister.
That could work.
Yes, maybe. I'm afraid I don't know much. It seems. Was the? I need to go back. Was the balloon? Did it seem to be like stitched together canvas, or was it a solid shape, or?
You couldn't see any stitching.
So okay, yeah, I wouldn't know about the fire thing then. Sorry.
Wrapped. It had these rigid these straps around it and tied to the gondola.
I retract my hotshot theory because I wouldn't know about exploding gas.
But there's one opening for a shot. She definitely wants to take it before they get over. Who knows what then?
I believe Cuthbert has some cannon experience, but I don't know if he's more experienced than any of your crew.
Excuse me, I'm the expert here. I showed them how to polish.
You're sure that you know more about these black powder cannons than anyone else on the ship.
No pressure, Cuthbert.
She begins to tack to make it difficult for the balloon to maneuver overhead, and is going to time it so that when it crosses an angle where you can get the shot up high enough to hit the dirigible.
Can I take the time to take aim with my musket too?
Yeah, but it'll be artillery fire first in range. You won't be in musket range until after.
That's fine.
But if they keep on coming, yes.
All right. I'll just take my time to beat my shot to get the aim action bonus.
Yeah, and what would be your target? What are you shooting at?
The balloon.
Okay.
Do we want just have all the cannons? How well, I can't speak, sorry. What is the range on the acid cannon? Would that be a better one, or do we need the range of the black powder?
The acid cannon is very short range.
Yeah, I kind of guessed as much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the vain hope, does she have anything interesting in her armory? So you said there was some that the crew were quite well armed. Does she have a Gatling gun or something? Or just pistols and muskets?
I don't know. They got various small arms, like we've established that. At this time, no. She's not stating, like, break out the wrecker. Along those lines.
Could I ask someone for a pistol? A matchlock, flintlock, or the other one I can't remember now. Bullock.
Yep, you're handed something that looks like similar to a wheel lock.
Okay.
And the guy says it has it's 6 shots, and you just pull this lever back, and squeeze, and then keep on squeezing until it's empty, and you got 6 shots.
That's. Thank you. That's really interesting. Well, I start looking at it, going, "Oh, maybe this could be Dad's next top seller."
Can I get one of those too?
All of a sudden, all the PCs demand 6-shot revolvers.
I have 4 cannons. I win.
Yeah, no.
I win by 2.
No, someone says, well, you have a nice piece there, pointing at your musket. Is your musket a flintlock, a matchlock? Where'd you get your musket? What type of musket is it?
It's the I always get them confused.
Well, what do you got written down?
I'm looking right now.
Matchlock, you got to set off with a match or burning cord.
You don't have a matchlock, I'm sure.
Wall lock, you got to load up with a key. And flintlock is just a flint.
Let's put it this way: if you're working for a club, you always have access to a wheel lock.
You know,
that's what Norton Ironworks pumps out.
I have written down both flintlocks.
Okay, so you have a preferred flintlock that you brought over from France. So that's what you have. Mm-hmm. They don't know. The doctor doesn't have a weapon. They give him one. Anjay's got his the club with the like obsidian shards, jade shards shoved into it. So he likes to beat people in the face with that.
Huge kind of vicious little things, I think. A translator and Father Goodchild. Sorry, we forgot about you again.
Yeah, Father Goodchild is he's along for the ride.
I suppose you could help.
Is he going to bless us?
Yes, he does. May the Lord give you strength against the creatures of hell, the demons of hell, of course.
He's so kind.
I point behind him to Wilhelm. Yes.
Yep. Cuthbert, it's time for you to take your shot.
Okay. You guys, this is going to be a crit.
No.
I got 46.
You 35 or something?
Yeah, I was 35.
So you miss.
It's so close, though.
And now from the gondola, arrows start to rain down.
You hear laughter. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, one shot. Blah, 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 blah.
Not many. Probably a fuselage of.
I scream like a girl and duck behind the shield.
Arrows. They're sticking into the deck. Someone manages to scream in pain as they get hit by a fletch arrow.
Rather unsporting.
And now the dirigible is above.
It's sort of coming.
And like bungee jumpers, these like.
Hey, do I get my shot before it gets over the galley?
You're gonna try to shoot one as they come down.
Yeah.
And these are the big tentacle beasts.
Yeah, these are the beasts.
Oh dear.
And like 4 or 5 of them leap off the side of the gondola. They're coming plummeting down towards you. You can tell that they got something attached to one of their legs.
I hit one of them. 44.
Okay. Where are they? They are in. Roll for damage.
13.
How much?
13.
Okay.
My lord, they tend to squash us.
Here they are. Okay. That one you paste. Not so aggressively going like this. It's kind of just spin coming down.
Upping a bit.
So there's 5 of them. Now there's 4 of them. Anyone else shooting?
I will try and rally some of the pirates to shoot upwards. If there's a.
Ooh, my battery is running low, guys. I have to go get my power cord. Sorry for that. That's great. Okay, everyone ready for battle? I'll be back.
And on that cliffhanger. How's your grandfather, by the way? Talon?
Oh, he's doing good.
Is he back home or is he still in?
No, he's back home. He spent like 6 days in the hospital.
That's good news. Good news.
Yep. The day he got home, he gave the groom a Reaper the middle finger though.
Good man.
Yep. He got home and orders a pizza is the first thing he does.
Or the extra cheese.
Right. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Hey, where's Anders today?
He's playing Masks of Nathotep.
Ah.
His real life group. So he says his pretend group. He's playing with his real people. I think he said it was going to be the last time before Christmas, so he wanted to get it in.
Right? No, for sure.
I'm guessing Pete. I think Pete said he was still busy. I think last time he said when it's a busy period for him at work.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
For the museum or whatever.
Well, he's butcher. Everybody's getting their turkeys in. So,
right.
I think he works at a butcher's shop or something. So, or delicatessen or something. So.
And is your character still hurt from last time?
I'm a little bit better now.
Okay.
Not much though.
We've only got that one healing potion. I think we should use that for desperation.
Was anyone else taking a shot?
Yeah, I was trying to get some of the pirate crew to. Is anybody spare on the pirate crew? Or they're all engaged on the cannons or something? Or the ship? Because I'll try and get them to fire a volley up if I can.
They're involved with the ship. You are the de facto Marines aboard the Nagopace.
Okay.
You 3.
That may have been a terrible mistake on her part.
Combat capability right now of the Nagopace.
I will, in that case, fire my new shiny pistol. Which is ranged. No, it's not ranged. It's gun combat, isn't it? 54. I miss.
Okay. Cuthbert, what are you doing? The Black Galley is coming in range as well.
Zach's gone for pizza.
Ooh, that sounds good. I could use a hot slice of pizza right now.
Great.
You guys are getting me pizza?
We're hoping you were.
The Black Alley is closing in as well. What would you like to do? Your two compatriots been trying to shoot the bungee jumping beasts.
And you've taken the cannon away from me?
No,
Oh,
no,
well.
you can't shoot the dirigible, but the Black Alley is closing.
All right.
3 other cannon.
I'm going to use one of the cannons, and I'm going to either load it or fire it at the Black Galley.
Let her rip.
Okay. 17.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Nice.
In this game, using the Pirates and Dragon rules, I need you to roll 4d4 for damage.
What?
Don't worry about it. I mean, you've
D4. Is that a D4? This is a D4.
managed to nail the hull.
No, that's a D. This is a D4. So that's a 3 plus 2. So that's 5. 5 and 4 is 9. And then 4 again is 13.
13.
Nice.
Okay.
Boom.
And so, let's see, 13. So you do.
Hard starboard. Starboard gunners, fire.
Yep, and you managed to go through the front forecastle of the galley. Solid hit.
The badly repaired, not kept in shape, rickety old galley.
It's a stinky, smelly.
Unfortunately, it's made out of ironwood. The cannonball rebounds.
And you may get a chance to roll 4 on a damage table.
Ooh.
Oh.
Glug glug.
Yeah, roll a 1d10 there, Cuthbert.
1d10. I'll try
Nice.
100.
It's a 1d10, a 1 through 10.
So this is going to be 6.
Cannonball dissects the helmsman and the rudder control.
Roll a 1d4 minus 1.
So a 2 minus 1 is 1.
Yep. Thank you.
Today's episode is brought to you by Sesame Street and the numbers 4, 6, and letter A.
Oh, how many oars per side does this ship have? 15, did I say?
You said 2. Very, very small oars.
little, like little sticks.
Yeah.
They kind of just wave in the breeze.
It's more of a hope.
Mostly decorative.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 15 per side. So
is that kind of one oar smashed off, or?
no, but you shot down through the hull level, so a good chance you blew away some actual rowers inside the hull.
Nice.
What he's saying is that I did nothing, but he doesn't want to tell us.
Well, it sounds like it's very spectacular. Hits the side of the ship. Those splinters come out. Disappears into the front. Do we notice any of the oars kind of drop or?
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
The men around Cuthbert
In the swirling melee,
cheer and pat him on the back.
drifting over the sea. The bungee jumping beasts.
I was hoping we could avoid the bungee jumping beasts.
Well, they're still coming down. One of them's wiped out. There's still 4. So, how many crewmen are on deck?
Oh, done, Cuthbert. I thought you were full of bullshit saying you were a master gunner, but that was pretty damn impressive there. Now all we got to do is worry about these things falling from the sky.
I don't know.
So there's a total of 7 of you, 4 crew members and 3 of you.
Never fair. I have a gun that fires 5 times now. Ah. I could take these down by myself.
And so
Okay.
there's 3 gunners, so that's there's 4 crew members.
I don't know how the powder works. I don't know where they put it.
No, there's 6 of you. 6 of you and 4 of them.
Can he shoot all 5 rounds in one turn?
That's too overpowered, isn't it, surely?
I gotta do one, 2, 3. Okay, crew members are 4, 5, 6. A crew member is not grabbed.
Phew.
Not grabbed.
That's lucky Bates. You almost had you there.
Talon,
Yes.
bungee jumping beast is attempting to grab you as it descends from the sky. It gets a 6%
Oh,
hit. Not a critical, but it is a hit.
Well, that really sucks.
What are you going to attempt to do?
Let's see. I do not have my swords drawn yet, so I will attempt to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Give me a second here. Let's see. My dodge is. Is it called dodge on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
One,
It
Oh
is
yeah.
dodge.
Okay.
There is a dodge. Even you have athletics, unarmed combat, and dodge.
Yeah. It is dodge.
I would even say you could use unarmed combat to try to block or dodge.
All right.
I'm flexible enough that if you like your unarmed combat more than your dodge, there's no reason.
Right. No. My dodge is better. And I rolled a 5. So that's a critical dodge.
You're lucky because if it wasn't a critical, no, it's combat. Rules are slightly different on this contested roll. So
See, just like a typical Frenchman, he's got a high dodge. Always avoiding trouble.
okay, a crew member is got to try to dodge.
Uh-oh.
He does not, and he yells out as the beast grabs him.
Does it grab him by his tentacles or by his arms?
By his arms, by his hands.
Ow.
And then the
Cook.
and he goes boing. Okay, and then one more. Doctor.
I should have zagged when I zigged.
The last one is reaching out for you.
I will attempt to dodge 46.
Well, let's see what he gets. He gets a 40 exactly. He grabs you.
I dodge with 9.
You dodge, baby.
But I'm British, so it was. I just turned slightly.
So who is taken?
So when they come down, the ones that miss us, do they shoot back up again?
Yep.
Yeah, they're not dangling handily in front of us.
Nope. It's like bungee jumping.
Damn it.
Gutsy Lars.
Oh, not gutsy. Come on, you Swedish pirate possibly.
Okay, Cuthbert. What would you like to do? Okay, Doctor, what would you like to do?
I would like to take aim, and I would like to run below deck, to be honest. But I would take aim at the creature above me and fire with the pistol again.
You have to Oh, that's right. You have
5 shots, baby.
Okay, roll the hit. Which one are you shooting at?
The one above me.
Okay.
I'm not that generous.
Okay, got it.
Oh, hang on. Could I shoot one with you took the cook up? Took cook?
Well, it's not the cook. It's just
it was called cook. Yeah.
Cook is Teresa Hardheart. And she
did you take one called cook up? He grabbed one of the pirates. Was that Cook the pirate he took up?
Yeah.
Could I shoot the creature who's grabbed Cook? Or do I think he's dead?
Who's Cook?
I thought he grabbed one of the pirates called Cook.
No, he grabbed Gutsy Lars.
Oh, I thought he missed Gutsy. Oh, sorry. I will attempt to shoot the one that took Gutsy then.
Okay. No, Gutsy was unsuccessful. He went up screaming into the sky.
Okay, doop. Guns to 54. Roll. I hit 32.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
Good job, Doctor.
I got to tell you what the damage does.
It's always different than normal. Oh dear. Yeah, normal pistols 1d6 plus 2.
I'm going to different books now.
Was that pistol in the Pirates and Dragons book?
I think it's in the 1890s Gaslight book.
Yeah. Maybe it was a bad idea giving our GM the Pirates and Dragons book.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's got this kind of guns in it. Do we have them?
Yeah, no, I'm not looking at that one for guns.
This is looking at the Wild West.
I should just look at that, the BRP. What I should be looking at.
Look, it's got this thing on it. It's called Peacemaker. How does that work? It's a gun.
Well,
gun brings peace.
Dad.
Oh, look. I have to get in contact with these men called Smith & Weston and see if they can... Maybe we could lease their design. Could you imagine one of these upscaled in one of the Leviathans? Better mow people down like wheat.
1d10 plus 2.
1d10 plus
Jesus.
2. That's more than the bloody musket. Jeez. 1d10 plus 2. So d10.
You are shooting a heavy pistol.
Plus 2. 12.
Holy cow. Nice.
Oh, that's max damage, of course.
That is max damage. Damn.
The doctor goes, "My fucking wrist! Ow!"
Gutsy is dropped.
I should have asked, how high is Gutsy, really, shouldn't I?
Well, we're going to find out now. Because Gutsy's fallen to the deck. I guess he can get an athletics roll to try to half damage. He does not make his...
There's no jump in there.
What did we do for damage? Was it 1d6 per...
Oh, that's Cthulhu. I can't remember now.
3 meters?
It was 1d6 per like 10 meters or something, I thought.
Not 10. That's too high. Anyway. But let's do a 1d6 and a 1d3.
Every
Gutsy's damage.
Take a die.
Ooh, Gutsy is out of the fight right now.
Poor Gutsy.
That's gonna hurt. But at least he's so thankful not to be in the grasp of that beast. And the bungee up. Cuthbert, what are you doing?
Is the cannon loaded?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to fire the cannon.
I'm telescoping time a little bit, so you don't have to sit there. We have to do rounds of you sitting there firing cannon. But that does mean that the galley is getting close.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Ooh, roll your
Crit.
damage.
Is that a crit?
No.
No.
2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. Plus 2 is 7.
Okay, roll a d10 again. This may not do much, but you told me it's not going to be spectacular.
1.
Oh,
Wow. Little grousing going on.
Cuthbert, use the iron cannonballs, not the rubber ones.
Okay, incidental damage, nothing major.
You've used the what was that guy from Kelly's Heroes? You used the paint training cannonball.
Let's see, there was how many of that? You guys remember how many you wasted in the initial clash?
Wasted.
4?
4, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it was 4, I think.
What, the bungee jumping or the ships?
The ships.
I don't think he said it. He just hit and
Yeah.
went straight through, hit some of the rowers.
Last session, I was thinking
Oh, beforehand. Oh, blimey. Don't know. I think Talon killed a load.
yeah.
The doctor didn't kill any. I don't know about Cuthbert. Did you get any? Oh, sorry, Zach.
No, I just fired cannons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I got the count there. So
Yeah, I think I killed 4 last session.
Then one died on the hull. We just bumped him off. And then I think another one died doing something stupid.
And then I shot the one off the engine this session.
Yep.
Yeah, we killed them all.
I got that. So how many are going to be on the oars? Wow.
Was it 15 oars per side or?
Yep.
Well, that's 30. Or well, minimum 15, maximum 30. If there's one, depending how big they are. The size of ponies or something, aren't they? So
yeah,
maybe one could sit in the bench and do 2 oars.
Well, there's less oars moving right now as the ship is closing.
They're slowing down a bit after the momentum.
And you can see beasts on deck of the galley with their arms.
Look, they're friendly. They're waving.
And yeah, and the ship is closing.
Oh, I'd just like to mention grenades, glow sticks, and any other weird shit. We've got poison. Don't think we picked up any of the other weird shit.
Do we have any grenades left?
1.
One grenade.
Do I have it?
I took it from you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 3 beasts leap from the gondola in the bungee but jumping maneuver again.
And they forget to tie the rope on.
And then the galley is coming alongside, and Maria is yelling at the crew to prepare to repel boarders.
So, do we want? Can we get the acid cannon in play? Give them a hose down, or heat up some shot canister?
Oh yeah, when it comes to the cannon, when it's time to fire the cannon again, you're at point blank range. You'll be firing into the hull of the galley.
Nice.
But can they? Do you want? I don't know. What have they got? Canister, solid. chain?
No, they just got some canister and solid shot.
Okay. I don't think there's. I don't think
solid shot right now to try to punch holes in the hull.
Okay. I will. And this ship's like the picture, isn't it? So I will try and move us away. I'll shout, "No, fall back to the kind of cabin area." So we're not
a forecastle, the aft.
Yeah,
because you have a poop in forecastle and the poop deck and the aft section of the boat where the steering wheel is.
So yeah, I try and get people under cover. And then yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm kind of heading towards cover.
These three are headed for the 4 members of the gun crew, which include Cuthbert.
Watch out, Cuthbert.
So there's 4 of you and 3 of them. So there's Cuthbert, 2, 3, 4. Crewman.
I think our orders is it sort of Talon, Cuthbert, and then the Doctor, because the Doctor's always the slowest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm usually always first.
That's the wrong guy. I'm rolling the wrong die. So the first bungee jumper. Oh, here we go. Is going after Cuthbert. Anyone want to shoot at it?
Yes, I will. I'll draw one of my pistols.
Fire!
And I hit.
For how much damage?
I gotta check the damage because it's a dueling pistol. It is 2d4 plus 1. All right.
Didn't mean to print that weapon thing out.
7.
7 points of damage. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay, it doesn't slow it down.
No. But now Cuthbert is rained upon by oily black blood.
Yep. Cuthbert, your dexterity is 13.
My dexterity is 13.
Okay. Are you going to continue working and loading your cannon with your crew, or are you going to pay attention to this creature that is attacking you from above?
So, let me get this straight.
I just want to know that before he rolls his attack.
The creature is bungee jumping on me?
Yep.
Okay.
All 3 bungee jumping beasts are heading to you and your crew.
Oh, okay.
The first one is heading directly at you. Frenchman has shot it, but it's still conscious.
I think I'm just going to stick to my job and continue with the cannon.
Can you grab the rope or something to stop you boinging up with it?
The creature grabs you about the shoulders.
I grab the cannon.
Okay. The next bungee jumping. There's 3 of them, right?
It's cold, wet tentacles envelop your head.
I've seen that movie.
One of the gunners. It misses, and then the third one attacks Cuthbert. So there's 2 on you.
Oh,
That fishy purple you're wearing.
19. So you're grabbed by 2 of them.
Oh.
You are able to, before they wrench you away from your gun, pull the lanyard to get one more shot off, as you had expertly directed your amateur crew to get loaded. Roll damage.
Roll damage?
Yeah, point blank range. You guys are
side by side. 4 plus 2 is 6.
Big numbers.
10.
Nice.
12.
Okay, roll a 1d10.
Spinning. 7.
So your new character, Zach, pirate.
Right?
Yeah, he said that when I die, I get to be the pirate princess.
Woohoo! I'm looking forward to Thomas's and Pirate Princess's romantic dinner.
Right? I was just going to say, be careful what you wish for, Zach.
Wow, your voice is suddenly deeper and
Well, I'll have you know I have a hobby for erotic literature, so.
Doctor, what would you like to do?
have I reached the cover?
Yes.
Is Zach screaming or?
Yeah, he's grabbed by 2 beasts, and the bungees are taut, about ready to snap back.
Can I don't know what penalty there will be, shoot the cords on the creatures? Can I line up a shot?
You get a critical hit.
That'll be a no then. It's got 2 on it. I can't see. There's a little chance I get a critical, but 1 beast is wounded. So I might finish that off, but he's still got a beast on him.
Mm-hmm.
No guts, no glory. I will go for trying to shoot the cord. Where is my gun? Is 54. Right, so we need to make sure that's on 0. No, sorry, Zach. Wildly off.
Cuthbert, we got to make a strength versus strength contested strength rolls or athletics. What do you want to use?
I think the creature's going to be like way stronger than me. So I would like to use. Wow. Jesus Christ. What kind of character did I make?
You want to use Jesus Christ? Well done.
Either a 22 in athletics or a 9 in strength. Oh boy. Let's go with athletics.
Strength. You're better. You're better contesting strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Let's do strength.
Okay, let's now I got to get these guys' strength. And it's not at full strength because he's shot up.
Oh, Zach, did you forget to tell Jay that you put super glue on your boots? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yep. Super glued my boots to my feet.
So this old gunner's trick.
Old gunner's trick. Old Gunny. Gunny had this trick. Never got to see him use it, though. He was snatched into the sky and devoured whole.
He died of starvation. He couldn't move. What downside?
Okay, one's got a strength of 11, and the other is going to be in half. 17, so we'll call it 8. So strength of 19 versus a strength of 9.
You could do this, Cuthbert.
So I guess that's.
On the resistance table from Cthulhu.
I'm going to do. Okay, they got to get a 95% or less, and you got to get a 45% or less.
Do it.
They got 85.
55.
55. You are yanked into the sky.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, next round.
I've seen a house fly, but I've never seen a Cuthbert fly.
Cuthbert is being carried up in the air in the arm of the healthy bungee jumping beast.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone.
All right. Well, I draw my other pistol and shoot the healthy-looking beast.
Okay.
Shoot
As a
Cuthbert.
miss, did I hear?
And I got a 10, so I hit.
Nice.
All right, roll damage.
5.
Okay. Still holding on.
Oh, sorry, Cuthbert. That's all I got. And then I took my pistol back into my belt and I draw my rapier and mangouche.
Can I? Oh,
From the go ahead, Doctor. What are you doing?
I've still got. I've got 2 bullets left. Can I do an all-out attack and fire twice?
Yes.
Right, it's
That's a minus 20 on each.
yeah. So that's 34. First hit. Yes. And the second one. Oh no, I hit once. And was that 1d10 plus 2, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, big numbers. 10. 10.
Nice.
Enough?
Nice.
Cuthbert, you are released from the grasp.
To plummet to the hard deck.
Now you get a chance to roll that 22 athletics
Yeah.
Mhm.
to take half damage.
Flap. Use your arms.
85.
Ah.
Okay, you're taking full damage. 6 points of damage.
Ow.
That's
Is that a
nice.
major wound?
Yes, it is.
So your hit points are 12?
Shit.
Yes, it is.
He's ever so polite now. Yes, it is.
Well, I'm sorry, but you have to take a serious wound.
I have to. There's no choice.
Can he get caught in the rigging?
No, there was an opportunity to avoid it. You just had to do athletics, but you're an alchemist, so you're not good at athletics. And you land on your face.
It's always the face of you, isn't it? It's always the face.
So you look like you've been in 8 rounds of bare knuckle boxing.
Face plant the deck.
Without mounting inadequate.
What's the negative here?
There is no negative. You just look like you've been beat to shit.
You're just
okay.
ugly. You ugly man. The doctor turns to the next nearest pirate. I want to use my hands to break the fall. The face seems to be a very strange way.
Let's see.
We got one. The ship. Yeah.
And 5 beasts come over the gunnels, swarming your decks.
Right. I'm at my guns out. I will put the shiny gun in my pocket or in my belt and then draw my sword.
All right. The crew is engaging the boarders. Okay.
Right. Anybody got any good ideas now? We're about to all die.
I said 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if you could get a cannon round and fire a canister across the deck, but if all pirates are mixed up with it.
Yeah, the only effective target is the opposing ship. Okay. Tomas de Frosniak,
Yup.
you are top of the order.
All right. I will engage the top one. Let me double check my skill here.
Is this your last pistol, or
No, I'm down to swords now.
okay?
Would you say you're down to swords and sorcery?
Right? It's possible. Alrighty.
We got both kinda.
14. I hit.
Slice and dice.
We got fantasy and science fiction. You hit?
Yep.
Okay, these things don't dodge.
74 plus 3 24, that's right. Okay. Give me a second here. 7.
That's a hit.
No, that's my damage is 7.
Oh, that's your damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
Ooh, D10. 9.
No. I hit the wrong lookout at this point. Probably.
Drowning under books.
Aging, optional. Yeah, aging is an optional rule in this game.
My God, your sword ages them. What sorcery is this? Can we swing the acid cannon round to wash the deck? That'd be probably a bad idea, actually, thinking about it, but the doctor is going to throw Wilhelm, out of the back of the ship because witches float, and then use him as a canoe to escape. That's my plan.
Canoe to escape.
Yeah. We all know witches float. Wilhelm will float. I will paddle off into the distance.
I wish I had my charts. I don't know where I put my charts. Oh, there they are. Yay!
That's how he survived the Kraken. He's a witch. He floats. The Kraken was unable to drag him below. I say this to Father Goodchild.
Okay, you lop off one of its arms.
Groovy. Is it still alive?
Yes, but very annoyed.
Cuthbert?
What are you doing?
Oh, that's a good question. So there are now 5 of these things on deck?
Yep. Maria Tres Pistolas, you hear her yelling over the melee to keep firing away.
Oh.
Think that galley.
Okay, all right. I will man the cannon. I'm sure it needs to be reloaded.
This has got...
Yep, so you got to get this crew reloaded. This is... Okay.
How many...
That's what's going to happen this time.
How many cannons have you fired? Was it 4 they got on the ship? Plus,
they got 4, so he's firing 2 at a time.
Okay.
But the damage rules for Pirates and Dragons is you don't count cannons per side. You count total cannons and just deal
broadside. Okay.
And it's a simplified, little bit abstract, which is working for me.
Could he fire the acid one instead, or is that included in the separate thing? Because it's a separate kind of damage thing.
That's separate. Cuthbert wouldn't know how to fire that thing. He could go try. But there's No one seems to be manning it.
It's a short range.
Reason.
Well, it's short range when it's so there's no point before the ship got close.
Well, the ship is boarded.
It's close now.
Close, but no one is on that.
So
I guess Maria's in the forecastle.
Went across. I was going to say, just instead of reloading a cannon, you actually can fire something.
You're busy. I'm going to attack you. Everyone's busy, okay? What did you just pump into the chat?
Oh, it's falling rules.
Oh, okay. They got a 40% chance to. It's going to try to clean you from the deck.
I don't want to wash. I had one last year.
72 is a miss.
In that case, I will slash back with a yes, critical in your tentacly face, beastie.
Max damage.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. Swords, side sword. 1d8, so 8.
8 points of damage. Okay. Roll a d10.
I have to change the button now. 8. No, 2 8s.
I think you also lopped a limb.
Is it the head limb?
No, it's an arm.
Damn it.
The paw that went to sweep, you ducked and slashed. More like you went like this and covered yourself up, and it ran its arm across your stretched sword and sliced its arm off.
Aha! See, I'm a medical man. I know exactly where to strike.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you hear shots ringing out, the screams and hollers of the men, the croaky bellow of the beasts. Cuthbert, you got your cannons loaded. We're going to let you roll damage, Cuthbert. Talon, wait, since Zach hasn't. There he goes. Roll your damage, Cuthbert.
11 damage.
Nice.
Okay, the galley is obviously taking on water.
That is good.
The back is starting to rise, and the front is starting to go lower in the water.
You're just encouraging them to steal our ship. Damn you, Cuthbert!
Tomas de Frosniak.
Is the beast that I cut off his arm? Is he still alive or?
Yes, but Anjay has leapt on its back and is starting to bludgeon it in the head with his club, war club.
Okay, so I go. I mean, I guess is the beast still standing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll take another swing at him.
Roll the
43,
hit.
I hit. So
roll damage.
7, 9.
Okay. You kill it.
Anjay looks displeased.
Well, that was Anjay's intention, to cause a distraction while it was grabbing and looking at Anjay up above. It exposed its neck, and you were able to easily slash its throat wide open.
Groovy.
And Anjay spills to the deck and comes to his feet.
He always likes to go clubbing.
You're being attacked.
Who? I'll go for it. Phew.
And you are hit. Are you going to attempt to dodge?
You said doctor, right?
Yeah, the doctor, yeah.
Oh, me. Oh, he's a Cuthbert, damn it. I will dodge. I will 10. 10. Dodge is 46. I do not dodge. Ow!
Yep, here comes your damage.
And I'm not wearing armor because I didn't put it on after I slept.
Okay. I will agree with that. But that also means if you fall overboard, you're not just going to frickin' drown. There's that.
Yeah. But yeah, unless he gets.
I mean, don't think I'm not dying to knock one of you guys into the water. You take 7 points of damage.
That is a major wound.
Is that puts you in the negatives?
Yeah, I mean, I was only on 0.
You're on 0 right now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's over my wound threshold of 6.
Okay. Since you're not in the negatives, I'm not going to make you take a grievous wound.
Well, if it takes me into it, I get the grave wound. So.
Yeah. If you take a major wound that puts you in the negatives, you're taking a grave instead of a serious.
I take a grave wound now.
No, you take a serious. Or you do. You want to?
Yeah.
All right. Roll it up.
I would I can't remember how to do it. Is it a roll D?
D10.
D10 again?
Uh-huh.
Make that to D10. 8.
Your other eye is gone.
No, don't. I have to give the enemies little bells. Can you wear this first? Thank you.
All skills at -40 until hit points back up.
Ooh.
You are slammed across the deck almost as if your spine was broken.
All skills?
I'm out of the fight, basically.
Skills, yeah. He's combat ineffective.
That's worse than anything Ralph got.
Against the oak beam.
And then there's a volley of shots that take down the beast that smacked you across.
I'm spitting blood.
I guess you'll get to see Ralph soon.
Yeah, Ralph.
I'm coming, Ralph.
You owe me money still, you bastard.
And you can still hear Maria over the melee screaming to you, Cuthbert, to pour it on.
Shoot her! Shoot her! So I'm rolling damage?
Yep.
2, 4, plus 4 is 8. 8, 11.
Okay. The galley is sinking. You see a few remaining beasts crawl out of the hold and swim for it. And the sailors are busy chopping grapple off the boat and pushing off. And Maria Tres Pistolas is trying to get her ship underway and get distance from the sinking galley. The dirigible does not follow. It is circling the galley, and it looks like you've been able to repel the attack.
Ooh. So
Hooray!
I got face planted. The doctor got smushed. And what happened to the Frenchman? Nothing?
Besides upping my kill count, nothing.
Yeah. This is where we're going to end it, guys, for today's session.
Okay, thank you very much.
So now the Frenchman's going to approach the princess and be like, see my guns?
Exactly.
Yeah. Her and Anjay are chatting it up after the battle.
I kind of walk over there and like, hey, Captain. After we clean up, do you want to relax and get a drink?
Yeah, she says she's good. She's going to. It's obvious she's quite taken with the Mayan prince.
Yeah, he rode a beastie.
Your high seduction skill knows that she's pretty hot for him.
All right. Go figure. I got screwed on the captain. I got screwed on the vampire. This ain't cool.
One of the beasts winks at you before it bungees back up again. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you.
Yeah. I'll see you guys in 1 week. We're playing again next Sunday. Talon, are you going to be able to make it?
I should be.
Fantastic. Love it.
All right.
Till then, guys. Adios.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.